Darwin Kastle, I would say three-time semifinalist, but I've been in the finals once. I don't know, whatever you think I should say. Pro Tour veteran.
Yeah, maybe we'll just introduce something. I'm current leader in the Pro Tour.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay. Okay. Hi, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Darwin Kastle, and I'm currently leading the Pro Tour in pro points. I didn't say that right.
So one more time, and say
current pro player point lead, current points leader.
I currently lead the points in the pro. I'm the current leader in the pro player points.
Current pro player point leader.
Skip pro player points. Say I'm the current front runner for player of the year.
That sounds really arrogant. No.
Really, I'm not sure they have a person know what the pro player points are.
Okay.
In relation to the Pro Tour.
Okay. Ready? All
right. So if I give
Castle, Austin, Mass, and I'm the current.
I'm the 1996-97. I'm currently leading the 1996-97 Pro Tour in pro player points. Seems awfully windy. Well, I'm going
to say Darwin Kastle from Austin, Mass.
Okay.
I'll bring up that.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. That's better. I like it better.
Okay. Can you please introduce yourself to us?
Yeah, I'm Darwin Kastle from Allston, Massachusetts.
Okay, now Darwin, you are the leader right now in the pro player point for the 96-97 season.
Mm-hmm.
Talk a little bit about that. What was it like to do as well as you've done this year?
Well, I mean, I'm really happy about it for a lot of reasons. I mean, for one, I was able to win a lot of money, and that was good because then I could pay off all my credit card bills and such, and I can then pay to go all these other tournaments, like going to nationals when I know I'm not going to win any money. It's nice to have money to spare to come. But it's a big deal for me because if I could be Pro Player of the Year, then I think that I could potentially get the kind of sponsorship and the kind of recognition that I might even be able to become a full-time Magic player, which would be like a dream for me if I could do that. And you know, it's nice to have the recognition of being Pro Player of the Year. That would be nice. I really like that.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about nationals and stuff. That's where we are. We have a lot of Pro Tours. All the Pro Tours are for large sums of money. And this is a tour not about money, but about prestige. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Well, for us who are particularly cynical, I try and say, well, you know, it's sort of, you can still win money because if you get on the national team, you get to play in the team tournament worlds, and the U.S. teams won every year, and that's thousands of dollars right there. So, I mean, I like to think that if I'm on the U.S. national team, I can help us win. But yes, there's a certain pride to it. I mean, recently I played in the Massachusetts State Sealed Deck Championship, and I won that, and the same day played in a draft for $1,000 and didn't win that. But just winning that plaque for the Massachusetts State Championship meant more to me than $1,000 would have. I mean, because admittedly I can always use money, but that's money. But people will remember you if you're the champion or something, and you know, it's nice to have that trophy or that plaque. I don't know, I have a friend who just throws away all the trophies he wins, but they mean something to me. I display them, so I love them. If I were the national champion, then people would know who I was. It wouldn't, I mean, and then, once again, being cynical, you know, you could get sponsorships out of that and money for that, too. I mean, it's a good thing. I mean, to be U.S. national champion, people will remember you. It makes an impression. And frankly, I still think there's people out there who just think I'm really lucky. And if I won the national championship, people have said, wow, he must be good. I still feel like I got something to prove.
Why did you get something to prove?
Well, I mean, like, there's certain people who are locals in my area who knew me before I started doing well on the Pro Tour, and, you know, they can't understand, you know, well, you know, Darwin's not any better than I am, you know, or whatever. They think, you know, that, and they just think, you know, he's just lucky. And then I actually know people who just, you know, aren't convinced that I'm that good, you know. I mean, and I don't know. I mean, my best friend, I think, is a better player than me, and yet he hasn't done quite as well as I have, and I feel like I keep having to prove myself to him because he's like my mentor, you know. And I don't know. Maybe I'm a little insecure. It could be that.
Okay. Well, thanks for talking with us.
All right. Thanks.
Okay,